if you're going through a hard time and you're feeling like everything is just going bad in your life or that anything is going according to the plan, watch this video because I'm going to be bringing the message that the tarot cards gave me when I was having a hard time in life. But before, let me introduce myself. I am Sigel de Ramos, a symbolic tarot reader, and please remember to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, and follow me on social media at Weekly Tarot so you can keep receiving the message from the tarot cards and learn more about the tarot cards and actually learn more from my experience with the tarot cards. Now, a couple of months ago, I actually was having a very hard time with my business. I did like the worst month of my life back in March, and I was very overwhelmed because my previous 2 months in my business, I was growing so good. I mean, I had my first $1,000 month. I was getting new clients. I was selling a lot of merchandise. But then when March came in, the business came to the ground. I was devastated. I felt lost. I felt confused. Nothing was going according to the plan, and I just wanted to quit. I was like, what the hell am I doing wrong? I mean, is that it? Should I not pursue this anymore? And since I was so confused and overwhelmed at everything that was going on in my life, because beside my business, I was having some personal issues with my other job, with my family, and everything was just too much for me that I just wanted to quit and leave and hide. So what I did is I got my cards and I did a reading for myself because those always help. And for my surprise, which was not actually a surprise, I got the Tower. The first card that I pulled from the deck was a Tower, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. Because this card represents troubles, obstacles, and I was like, yes, I'm going through a Tower moment. I'm going to all these hardships and struggles that I didn't know how to handle, that I didn't know what to do. And this card just confirmed everything. But also, this card brought me the reassurance that I was strong enough to face all the situations and I was strong enough to overcome all the situations. Because even though when this card represents struggles and hardships, because as you can see, it's a very dramatic card, if we can call it like that, it also represents a strength because the tower stands still even when it's hit by a lightning and even when it's on fire. So the tower represents that, the tower. And I felt that even though when my business was not doing good, my personal life was a mess too, um, I thought, okay, I am strong. I can overcome this. My tower is on fire and it's been hit by a lightning, but I can stand tall before this situation. I can stand tall before these hardships, and that's what I invite you to do. If you're going through a hard time, remember how strong you are, remember how powerful you are, and just stand tall before those situations. Because if you let those situations overwhelm you, take control over you, then you are just going to crumble down, and everything that you have made so far, of that you have worked so hard to get so far, everything will go to the ground. And sometimes those situations are just tests for us to see what we really want, for us to prove ourselves, and for us to, growth and evolve, which is what the Tower card also represents. And I was like, okay, this is resonating so far, but what should I do now? Because I know I'm having a hard time. You didn't have to repeat that to me. I told the cards. But what can I do to actually get out of this? And the second card that I pulled was the Eight of Pentacles in a worse position. And that card really hit me emotionally because I was considering quitting. I was considering probably changing, leaving this business aside, and just focus on other things because I was not seeing progress. I was having a bad month. I was just, very overwhelmed. But then this card is a card that represents hard work, that represents keep focus on hard work, and also represents like all the achievements that you had. So this card bring me the reassurance that I was just going through a bad moment. I was just going through a bad time. My life, looking back, is not always this bad. So what I did, after that is focus a lot of myself, focus a lot on my work, focus on, keep doing things that I love and that I wanted to, do, because that's what the insight that I got from the cards. When things go bad, you just have to keep focus on working and on building. Don't let the hardships or situations overwhelm you and make you quit and make you, forget your goals, make you forget yourself. Instead, when things go bad, you have to work harder because you are facing the obstacles and situations that you actually need to overcome in order to evolve and to actually get all the achievements that you actually want to have in your life, all your dreams, all your goals, anything. So that's the important message that I got from the cards the other day, that I was going through a hard time. And I think that this message applies to everyone who goes through hard times, because hard work, dedication, consistency will always be rewarded. And especially when we're going through hard situations, through hardships, if we are able to focus on keep working, on keep focusing on ourselves, on what we do, we're actually going to be able to overcome those obstacles. Luckily for me, things pick it up for the month of April. Sometimes it takes longer, and my let's say I was not as good as April as I did in February or in January of this year, but I started to see like a progress from the terrible month that I had in March, and it's all about that. Don't let the hardships overwhelm you. Don't let the hardships destroy what you built so far. And remembering that even when you're facing hardships or bad situations in life, you're stronger than the situation. And if you keep working and focus, you're going to be able to overcome the situations. So it's about having like the mental strength to actually be stronger mentally in the situations or hardships that you go through in life, because at the end of the day, it's all in our head. It's all in how we react to those hardships. But if we keep in mind that we are strong, that we are powerful, and that we have the capabilities to make our dreams true, you will be able to overcome those hardships, and it's gonna be just a matter of time before you can actually look back and remember the bad times and use those bad times as tokens of that will remind you of how strong you were when things were bad. So I really hope that this message helps you face the hardships that you're going through your life. It did to me, so I really hope it does to you too. Because remember that you're beautiful, worthy, and powerful, and capable to overcome all obstacles in your life, and that you got this. Even when you might feel that you don't, you got this because you're strong and you're powerful, and the universe will never test you with obstacles or will put you in situations that you cannot overcome. So I'm C. Helderemos. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media at Weekly Tarot, so you can actually keep receiving messages from the tarot cards, and you can actually learn more about tarot cards too. And if you like a more personal reading regarding your situations or hardships, my DMs on social media are always going to be open for bookings. And if you like this video and would like to support me, go to my store and shop something. So in that way, I will have the motivation to keep going. Meanwhile, I'm going to be sending you lots of good vibes, strength, and love and light so you can overcome all your situations. And until the next time, bye bye.